One of the key to our success was that we three came together. We have three very different personalities, but at the same time we think about the world and the reality that we're living in very similar ways. We kind of balance each other out.
We started as developers. Actually, Victor and myself, we started working together in high school. We created our 3D game engine. We actually redid Wolfenstein 3D. We created a small Doom-ish game in 2 weeks. And after that, we jumped into mobile development. Before Bitrise, we actually had another company, an agency. On that side, we're working on mobile apps, mostly iOS apps to the US side.
I was always fascinated by applications. I believe that apps are the things which make the personal computer actually personal.
As we started working on Bitrise, Daniel got into the whole thing. He started going to events with us. He actually started doing all the public presentations instead of myself. And at that time, he joined as a co-founder and we created a new company together.
And then when we went to London to live there for 7 months, I still remember fondly how we were living in that basement apartment close to Hyde Park. Victor and the team were still in Hungary and working on the product, so we had to collaborate a ton remotely. They wanted to develop the CLI, which we didn't have at the time. We didn't need it for iOS support. And they said that we absolutely need this for Android, but me and Barnabas weren't convinced, but they did it anyway. By the end, we had Android support with the CLI, and it was a really, really good thing that we did that because it kind of gave the foundation for how we could develop the product further. So how Victor propelled the company a bit forward, so that was interesting.
The key milestones of the Bitrise journey were essentially the previous startups, which formed how we think about applications and about the market. And definitely the agency, where we saw the pain points and could identify what's worth to be automated and how important it is to automate things as much as you can.
At the time, I had a client who wanted to have 6, 7 different build flavors. First of all, of course, I sat down, I manually went through the whole process and wasted a whole day. But after that, I created an automated process for the whole thing, and the whole company jumped into this. We realized that this is something great. We showed it to a couple of customers, they loved this. One of them actually put us up to product hunt.
Overnight, just users started rolling in and started even paying.
And that was the time when we realized, okay, this is cool, we have to start a new company and have to start working on it.
After YC, when we got the Series B investment and started growing the company, just that whole experience of getting your company from 20, 30 people to the hundreds, where we are today, I started seeing people on the all hands, and it wasn't a small group anymore, it was a big crowd, and that keeps happening to me to this day.
I'm very fortunate to work with two people who actually believe, as a fact, that we can do this. It's not a matter of whether we can do it, but a matter of time only.
I would say one of the biggest impacts that shaped us was the culture that we built out. When we started hiring, when we started scaling, we wanted to make sure that we are looking into this very precisely. We wanted to make sure that we are hiring people with the same mindset, with the same understanding, and I believe this helped us actually to scale the company.
In that, Barnabas has a very, very good role in bringing out the best from the people, from everyone, and pushing people to be better every day. Donny has a very good eye for details and for not compromising in quality.
Victor is turning towards people in a very highly empathetic way.
When we decided to create Bitrise, we wanted to have a great environment where we are happy to go in every day. We wanted to make sure that it inspires us and we are able to work with talented and amazing people.
We have different approaches to resolve those issues or those situations. And I think the trio of all three founders it just works very well in that to have well-balanced decisions and great solutions.